Starting stream. I have a green square. I have a green square. I have a green square. Thank
Oh,
God.
oh, do you
Yay.
guys know where Wedding Wizard came from?
Did it connect?
Come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Wedding
You're
Wizard?
interrupting me and I didn't hear. Zach said.
Oh, is that saying Chase if we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, awesome. So before we
Oh,
get started, I did want to cover one more basis that I did not mention during the sales and stuff. And it's just a little bit of like table manner kind of situation. I am perfectly fine with you guys talking about events going on in the story and different options and making jokes about what's happening. But I've noticed over the past couple of sessions, it kind of trails off or we kind of lose focus on exactly what's going on. So if we could kind of try to stay on track, jokes are fine and all that stuff. It's just the main thing is like not talking over other individuals or telling jokes when someone else is trying to do something and just kind of letting them play their character and play the scenario out. Of course, your characters can interject and do stuff like that, but that's different than what I'm talking about. But if there's any examples or any issues with that, I guess I'll stop and discuss it for just a split second if it happens. But other than that, we are good. So you guys have completed shopping in Fandolin, it seems.
I have no longer 12 AC. I have more finally. Thank fuck.
Awesome. You are no longer a pincushion.
Yeah.
But with that, what are you guys doing with the rest of the day? I would say it's about midday, just going through everything. You guys got here early, discussed some things. Pugnat is still away from the party. Not necessarily sure where he went,
figure
but
out.
Oh, sorry. Before we really get started, I did have one other question that I did ask, but it didn't get answered yet.
Okay, yeah.
Wish that. What is the possibility of conceivably coming across a oh hell, what's it called? Double-bladed scimitar.
So double-bladed scimitars are crafted by I think it's drow or elves specifically. As
I know it's unlikely to come across one, so I was asking before I went and bought a different weapon.
I got you. Yeah, if you guys found like a bunch of elves, absolutely. But in the area you guys are in, not likely.
Conceivably, if we ever headed up north again, I could find one in what is it? Winter? I forget the name.
Bellwinter?
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
Theoretically, yeah.
Okay.
I would say that would be your best basis to find one.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, no worries. But yeah, I'll kind of open it up to the table. How do you spend the rest of your day? Do you guys, I'm guessing, come together and like discuss things, plan forward, etc.?
Let me get my coat. Oh yeah, you got. Well, they're making the coat, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Coat in progress.
Well, we cannot leave until I get my coat.
It might be a few days.
It's okay. I'm prepared to wait years.
I thought they said one day.
Yeah, it should be like a day.
That's really long.
Well, try to grin and bear it.
Okay.
All right.
What were we doing?
Shopping.
Shopping.
I mean, adventure-wise, not.
Going conceivably.
Oh,
the
yeah.
next objective. There aren't any other missions in town, so the Manticore, I believe.
Yes.
Well, there are missions, just not ones that are nearby.
Yeah, so Vigo showed interest in the Manticore you guys saw, and then you of course have the aforementioned missions that are still up.
But we really shouldn't get into a fight with this magical.
Why?
What are you gonna do? Be his friend?
Preferably.
Fight with who?
The Manticore. It seems like a very bad idea.
Well,
It's
you can
semi-peaceful.
contemplate the.
Sorry. For my own knowledge here, is this Lou talking in character or you talking above table?
This is Lou talking in character.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And you would let such an abomination live?
It's a creature just like the rest of us.
Oh
Why don't we just
no.
never
It-
see
is an aberration. It is abhorrent and must be slain.
What's an aberration?
Think of
That was
them.
in
Oh,
character.
sorry, sorry. I'll be honest, Zach. I don't actually know the like in lore thing for what aberrations are. I haven't looked it up.
Neither does Vigo.
Does
But
Luke
Okay.
probably. Aberrations are kind of a mix of like creatures from beyond. So a
What
lot of
do you-
them are fairly unnatural in nature. Some have pierced through various planes and ended up on the earth realm kind of situation or the material plane. Others are thought into existence by creatures floating around in time and space and just so happen to find themselves here. A
They're like
very popular one
octopuses.
would be like a mind flare, for instance. Called
Maladin shitting himself.
I
Is
mean,
that an aberration?
huh?
Yeah, I think a
Mouth is not-
chimera also is. Like, if it's a sort of like unnatural animal, it's probably an abomination.
Yeah, because
it
it's
has,
kind
like-
of yeah, they kind of have like a tainted outside of our realm kind of feel to them.
Yeah.
So not Maladin.
No.
Not
Well, we said that as a
technically.
question. So I was like, that's a genuine question.
Well, you said abomination, so.
I mean, is Maladin half elf, half squid or something?
The
Yeah,
way
but
it
they
was
do.
described.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. A lot of them have like eldritch aspects to them of like tendrils, tentacles, eyes.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
Wish Cthulhu.
General
Weird.
rule of thumb: if it looks like two or more things spliced together, it's probably an aberration.
Yeah. Just overall, like a lot of people with generic understanding of it would just call them like abominations. Just think that they're archaic and weird to exist. is
Like
the best way to
Lou.
describe
Uh,
them.
No, that's mean.
I've heard chimeras mentioned. Wouldn't chimeras be? Are they man-made in this world, or
Let
created
me
by
see.
people? I guess I should say.
I'm not up on D&D lore of it. My understanding is both, generally speaking, but
Chimeras were created after mortals summoned Demogorgon to the world.
Oh,
Ah,
great.
So the Prince of
Demogorgon.
Demons was unimpressed with the various creatures and decided to transform them into monstrosities.
Okay, so it's not like
Oh,
Shao Tucker.
sorry.
No, so it is
I was
technically
mistaken. Yeah, chimera is not an aberration; it's a monstrosity.
correct.
That's my
Yes,
mistake.
it's all good.
Lou is not a monstrosity. He's pretty.
Didn't say that.
He's
Pretty
not a monster.
monstrous.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Nathan's monstrous.
it's
Anytime
we
I
are,
watch
yeah, sorry,
episode
we are starting to
3,
like diverge again, though.
Yeah.
we are.
Oh, no worries.
Sorry, Zach.
It's all good.
I'm sorry, Zach. We'll do better. I love you, Zach.
Before we continue, though, just whenever I watch that one episode of Full Metal Alchemist, that monstrosity.
Yes,
Don't you
exactly.
tell me. I haven't seen it yet.
Fucking, it's been out since
It's been out for
05.
years.
Okay, well, just tell me the ending then.
Which
The
one? There's
I
two.
mean, the one that
No, no,
Okay,
guys.
we're digressing again.
yes,
We need
that,
to-
that was my own fault, so none is placed on you guys. That was me being baffled for asking for no
So,
spoilers on something that's been out for two
Chase had
centuries.
asked our next goal. We have some missions that are farther away.
Yep.
The not Chimera Manticore that's nearby, and also at some point in time today, we should swing by Adabra and talk to her because you left the potion with her for identification.
Yes. She said it was going to take a full day. Didn't we get back at night?
She said that yesterday.
At night.
Yes, and it's afternoon leading to night right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that late.
I'd say it's enough time. I'm not.
Okay. Well,
overdue.
let's go stop by Adabra's first.
all right. Let's go. Come on, Layla.
All right, sounds good. I'll make this easy on you. She's doing something at the town master's hall, so you don't have to like call her out of Arben Wester's home.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, she seems to be removing posters that seem to be placed on the quest board for that weird merchant that had crested himself, placed himself up on this hill. Oh, this hill.
I don't remember that.
I don't
I
either.
do. Basically, yeah, I told you guys that there was like a weird crowd heading towards that location, and you saw a what do you call it? Just a horse and cart trailing up there.
Was that
Yeah.
last session?
Correct. Yes, it was last session.
Oh well.
I was too distracted by coats.
Okay. That happened like 30 minutes later, but okay. No, I'm kidding.
Straight
Anyway.
up, dude, I don't remember that being mentioned.
it's
I
good,
really
it's
don't.
perfectly fine.
Me neither. But go on. You said she is outside the town hall removing posters.
Yep, and that's kind of how you guys find her approaching.
I didn't have the potion, so I'm definitely not going to be the one who speaks up. Actually, I'm not even trying to be traveling with the group because Layla kind of wanted me to stay separate. I'm probably still back near the front of the Lion Shield coster, probably close enough to listen in, but not really to, you know what I mean, like with the group, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I got you. You're kind of like standing behind, kind of listening.
Yeah,
and
I
then
probably left the shop like just after them.
Yeah, maybe leaning up against a post or something.
Adabra, you're not chained in that house anymore.
Oh, well, no. Someone has to clean up Fandolin from time to time. May I help you?
Yes. How's that potion coming along?
Oh, right, of course. Give me 1 second. And you see she opens up like a haversack and kind of chaotically shoves mass amounts of posters kind of in a side pocket, just trying to get them to fit for her to discard later. She then closes the main component, kind of flips it around, and on the backside you see a couple of almost like the water bottle holding containers on the side of backpacks. I forget what they're called. Just pockets, just open pockets. And you do see one vial, which is the familiar. This is the one you handed her to identify. She hands over and she says, well, it's a mighty good find. It is a potion of. Is it revivification? I forgot the words. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, it's a potion of kill everything instantly. Oh, I love
Revival.
Revival. Thank you. Potion of revival. It can bring someone back to life. I believe there's a time expectancy on it. I'll check to make sure.
1 minute.
Okay, yes. So if one of you perhaps perishes, you have a minute to feed them this. You will have to force feed them this. But it brings them back from death, wherever they may find themselves going.
It's amazing. It's
Mhm.
nice. We don't have to
Lou.
lose anyone else.
Lou,
Yeah,
here.
he's the most likely to die. I
Lou is the one that has been in the back lines this entire time. I'm not trusting it
haven't
with
been
anyone
down
else.
once.
I think I should hold it.
I
Layla,
think
Um,
you're already a
um,
healer, so it's it's kind of a moot
if
point by that stage.
if I may chime in, I would definitely not wear this proudly. It is quite a rare find. I have personally only heard of these, never seen them. But anyone with a even a lackluster bit of intelligence might find the person holding a jug full of dark liquid trying to feed it to the guy they just killed rather concerning.
Lou's gonna like grab onto it while it's still in like Maladin's hand, look him dead in the eye. Do you trust me with it?
I don't think I have another choice.
All
You
right.
do. You have another choice.
He's
My
gonna-
other choice is a healer already who I don't want letting me get to that point.
Oh, and she kind of claps her hands together and says, "I'm getting a little bit impatient." And she just kind of loosely tosses it to you, Maladin, with relative not discontent of what it is, but just like a passive thing that you do with like a bottle of ale or something casual.
Thank you.
And then begins to walk back over to Arben Wester's home.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
if that's up, Lou will take him and be like, I'll guard this with my life.
Don't. That's the whole point of having it.
Layla, don't
guard
call
it
me
with
out
your
on this.
life until one of ours is on the line.
Yes. I will make sure nothing happens to any of you.
Or you,
I'm the least likely to fall in combat.
unless something sneaks up from behind.
Zach is now going to target.
Oh no,
now,
For safety,
now you're
I
the now you're the one that's gonna have a javelin thrown over someone else
Oh,
in the way.
Look,
God.
I think you should tell us where you're going to put it in case you die, and then we have to bring you back.
Layla, please don't try to steal this from me.
I'm not going to steal it from you.
Look, I'm going to. He puts in like a very safe corner of his backpack and like wraps it in some like cloth or something. It's like Layla, it's
Okay.
right here, okay?
Good to know.
Please don't take it. I might need it for an emergency, like if you fall.
I'm not going to fall.
Layla, you really died before.
Only once.
Would you mind,
Twice.
Lou,
Mhm.
just rolling for me like a generic stealth check or sleight of hand if you choose,
Oh yikes!
or prefer rather?
We should have done this in the privacy of the room. Lou might have to hand it off to someone later.
Yeah, give it to Layla. Or Maladin, which
Is
Put
the
down
person
before.
dying able to drink it?
No.
No, they're not dying. They're
No.
already dead at that point, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So,
Correct. Yeah.
so someone who is fully dead, like failed all their death saves, within
Okay.
1 minute of dying or 10 rounds, same thing. They take it, they're brought back to 1 HP.
Wait. How much of the potion do you have to drink?
All of it.
How big is it?
What
Standard.
does it matter?
Well, trust me.
Um,
How big is the potion? Like how
Probably like
big?
a decent. I would say like the equivalent liquid of like a decent sized water bottle. So
I
Oh.
don't know. I guess I would imagine it's more of like a small ampule, like
to know.
what was that one thing in Harry Potter 6, the liquid luck? Just like a little small flask, you know what I mean? Like the size of
Well,
a pinky.
Okay, is it like a tablespoon or a cup or 10 cups? What are we
I don't
talking
know.
about? Because it's important. Just trust
Uh,
me.
I would say a happy helping. So I would say like, I think a water bottle is the best way to describe it. Like 12 to
Okay.
15 ounces.
Thank you. My plan does not work.
Okay. Bad news. I got a 6.
Fuck. Thank you, Maladin.
yeah,
I'll be sure to put this very rare vial into my backpack now.
Yeah, no,
Well,
no,
God
she-
is my
no,
life. It's very
he
important.
holds it up to the sun to inspect it in like very bright light, making it very clear.
Oh, at least the party knows how bad of a job he did. Yeah. What's up,
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Layla? It's perfectly safe with me. Promise.
It's perfectly safe with you.
That's what I just said.
Yep.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing.
All
On to
right,
kill the
let's-
manticore.
What?
No,
Whoa,
no,
whoa.
no. Come on now.
What?
We don't have to kill it.
What?
It lost its home.
And it wants to take someone else's.
We could just kill the dragon or talk to the dragon or I don't. Can dragons be reasoned with?
I could try.
No.
Try.
So, actually, I don't think it's something Vigo would know. I could say it above table if you guys are interested, but never mind.
No, I'll say it out loud because it is kind of like a D&D knowledge thing. Chromatic dragons are known for being evil.
I think I could fix him.
I think I could.
Oh no! Oh my
Every
God.
girl with every
Dragons in
badge.
general. No, I was gonna say something else, Zach. Dragons in general. Back during the spell plague, they lost their sapience, and they're now basically like more monsters than people.
The board.
Oh.
So like, no
I-
longer people, more like creatures.
I mean, I agree with that.
Like it's history.
I do still think they have like a higher perception of like intelligence and conversation.
They are more intelligent than most monsters, but
Mhm.
they're probably closer in intelligence to like the manticore, for example, than like an actual person.
I got you. Yeah. We'll deal with that when the time arises.
Oh no.
I believe in the power of friendship.
Maladin,
Mm-hmm.
you should know I've thought about it and I've chosen to forgive you for selling me out and almost killing me when we first met the Manticore. So you're welcome.
Well, you wouldn't have died, so.
Feel
Sure.
free to thank me at any point.
Oh my god.
The thing. What?
You're welcome. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Lou just kind of like pats Maladin on the shoulder as they walk.
As I overhear that, I will just comment like to Maladin, "You dealt with a manticore."
I tried to not die.
I just huff a bit and just walk away.
They're all walking away. I just put my face in my hands. God. Alright, well, I guess I'm tailing. We're just gonna leave Pugnat somewhere in the
I'm heading
in the
north.
village.
I'm not sure. I forget where they said they were going.
You can assume that he's somewhere safe.
Wrong
He locked
way.
himself in Harbin Wester's home too. The safest place in the village.
I'm tired of dealing
Sorry,
with these
I'm
assholes.
sorry. I'm diverging again. You
No, you're fine. Sounds good. So is that where you guys are heading? Is like straight there?
I'm going to the Shrine of Luck again.
Okay. Sure. You make a pit stop there.
He's gonna piss off the god of luck. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one more swing at this thing.
Okay, if you don't mind, I can just pull it up. I'm reopening all the tabs.
Does this thing actually have a DC?
One in my head. Yep.
Okay, when you said you were opening stuff up, I was like, what?
No, I don't believe they expected
Yeah.
anybody to go to the
Shrine
not
of Luck.
yeah. Well, the Shrine of Luck that has been unmanned this entire time, and say, you know what? I'm gonna knock this over.
What can I say? Vigo's just built different.
I'm waiting for the roll and hopefully another
I-
failure.
You haven't asked me what to roll yet. I forget what it
same
was.
thing. It's a strength.
Regular strength. Okay.
I believe so.
I couldn't remember if it was strength or athletics.
It was
Ooh, what? It really is the Shrine of Luck. I just can't roll good against it.
Yeah, this thing is tough. Like the most you got out of it was like I think you shifted the pillar ever so slightly, and from there it's just been downhill. It doesn't even it is peculiar though, because you'll find like the perfect angle, and right as you set your feet on the ground to like push against it, some loose rubble from your first attempts kind of rolls and makes you not able to really catch your footing.
Yeah, I will just say Vigo just glowers at it for a solid minute or two before walking away because now it's personal.
Okay. Do you mind making an insight check for me?
Sure. Oh, you did insight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It always throws me off that the list is alphabetic, not sorted by stat. Insight 17.
Okay, you don't know if it's fate or not, but as you even approach the shrine, there's this weird cloud that just kind of floats in front of the sun and casts a shadow on you and the shrine.
I'll notice, and I think I'll put 2 and 2 together. But now it's more of a vendetta against. Actually, no. I would like to ask around, like once I have like 5 minutes to cool off.
Mhm.
I'll start asking around to see what god it is, because now I have a vendetta with them specifically.
Okay, sounds good. Let me relook that up real quick.
But yeah, I'll let everyone else go and do their stuff. I just wanted to.
Actually,
Yeah, no worries.
it's afternoon,
Fight
isn't
a
it?
rock.
So
Pardon?
it's afternoon, so we shouldn't go fight
Yes.
the manticore.
I mean,
Oh,
It's
were
up
we
to
doing
you.
that today? I thought that was like a next day thing.
I was planning on doing it today, but then I forgot.
Yeah,
It was
that's fine.
afternoon.
Oh yeah.
okay, so the shrine is dedicated to Tamora, which is the goddess of luck and good fortune.
Oh, nice. I didn't mean to roll investigation. Thank you.
Yep, no worries. I mean, it's a well-known monument in Phandalin,
okay.
so asking anybody, they'll just tell you.
No one's trying to stop him because they know he can't push it over. They're like, we know you can't beat our goddess.
You fucking watch me. Hey, you say their goddess. This is unmanned. They clearly don't give a fuck about it.
Well,
It's in like
said
not
it's
the
well
K,
known.
but it is not taken care of.
Do we have enough time to go to the Manticore? Yeah, we do, don't we? Oh,
I would say if you wanted to, you could, yeah.
okay. Well, I'm down for it, but it's up to everybody else.
I will say Vigo is storming away in the southern direction, so he is very easy to recruit on the way there. He's not sure you're going that way because he's not with the. You'd have to. Actually, I'm sorry. Weren't Layla and Lou wanting to go north to something, or were they just running off like away from Maladin, not to like to anywhere?
I am unaware.
I heard
We
Zach
don't-
evilly
oh,
cackling.
dear.
I don't think we had any thing.
I don't know. Layla
Okay.
does what she wants. She doesn't tell me about it.
Yeah,
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure we weren't skipping what you guys wanted.
I got a coat.
They had
yeah, I
their
think shopping was the big thing.
yeah,
Last
they
session.
had their coat thing. That was pretty much
Oh.
it.
It's Layla's birthday, I think. So
Yes.
yeah.
Let's go kill a Manticore in celebration.
Let's talk to a Manticore in celebration. See what
Let's
has to say.
avoid the Manticore in celebration.
We okay.
I'm sorry. One
Ooh.
question, like above table.
Yeah.
Lou, weren't you like really? Weren't you saying last time how the second you saw the Manticore, you'd have to fight it? And
No,
now
it's
you're
not
all about talking.
that. It's that it looked like it was about to kill someone that he
Okay. Sorry,
cared
I thought
about,
you.
and he was ready to kill it if necessary.
No, you're right. I'm stupid. For some reason, I keep thinking you're a ranger, and I just kept assuming that you had like aberration set as your target.
Oh no. Just fighter.
Okay.
You're
No,
not a
you're fine.
ranger?
I just keep confusing you with a ranger.
Archery.
And it's only been like 5 days since we made the deal, hasn't it? No, it's been a little bit more than that because we spent a lot of
A
time just roaming
little.
around the forest. But like it's been like maybe a little over a week, I think.
I believe so. We'll call it around like 8 days, just because
We
just
had a
started
month.
to-
Yeah. Do you want the overworld map, Zach, or no?
It's entirely up to you guys. Where are you traveling?
I'm down to kill a Manticore if anyone thinks that we're ready for it.
Why are we hunting
I have-
it down?
Because I have 17 AC now and I want to test my luck.
I'm not going to comment on whether we're ready or not because I have glanced at its stat block.
If we're gonna
Like
make
back in that
this-
first session, I haven't forgot half of it. Well, sorry, I haven't forgot the part that matters for this situation, so I will not comment.
if we're gonna make bad decisions, I think that Lou should give me the wine jug.
Layla, you're not getting drunk.
It's my
before something.
birthday.
Speaking of that
Absolutely
jug,
not. You
how
can't
does
get
that,
drunk until
how
something's
does that
important.
work exactly again?
Free wine or ketchup.
No, I
Wine,
want like
ketchup,
I
mayonnaise.
want a technical rundown of how that bitch works.
I mean, it can pour out. You can select what liquid you want to pour out from a table of liquids, and it pours out. Different ones have different amounts that it will pour out.
Okay, it has to be a select liquid. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure if like, hey, we
I don't
got
know
this
how-
revival juice now. Can you
Oh, what are
somehow
you-
figure it out and then create it?
Wait, Zach, are you
Um,
adding a board? Always use a tile instead. They're just better.
I don't know how
Either
to
way.
do like
It's fine.
a rosé or not, but yeah. I don't know.
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
boy. Okay, all right. Dude,
Maybe
okay.
a tiny bit too big.
Too many captains here. I got it. Okay.
Oh, were we both enlarging it at the same time?
Yeah.
No, I was unlocking it and trying to fix things.
Ah.
But yeah, I see what you mean. Maybe a tile was better.
Are we
I'm
okay?
gonna
So
turn it
are we
around
going
just
down to
because.
fight the Manticore? Like, am I the only one down for fighting the Manticore at this point?
Oh wait,
I'm-
that's stupid. So we approach from that side, but the words are on this way. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's
Sorry,
peculiar.
Ace, what were you saying?
Are we fighting the Manticore or are we going to do something else?
Above table, do you really want to fight that thing?
I feel like I was told that we were ready for it at some point.
I don't.
If you can doesn't mean you should. But if you want to, like, if your player, like you, Chase, want to fight it,
It might
that
have
sounds kind of fun.
it might have been Dust in character who told Maladin that he thinks we can do it. So take
We
that for what
can
you
do
will.
it, but was it gonna hunt us down?
I mean, we still have like 3 weeks before we're supposed to like rendezvous back with
What if we don't?
then I assume it starts to go on a rampage.
I vote we kill it then.
We're gonna get like we're gonna get like no milestone level up from it.
I mean, we definitely aren't going to because he already gave us like an early one, like 2 sessions ago.
True.
So our next one's a bit off.
Was it? It's felt like 7 sessions ago.
Did it?
It's been-
DM, what is your advice?
My advice? What are you asking?
Zach, did you delete that on purpose?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I was making sure before
well,
every
like
round.
we're kind of discussing not even going over there now.
Yeah, that's why I deleted. Just like I saved it. Don't worry.
I will say if Vigo's overhearing you discussing it, he's gonna like be very up and going for it because he really wants to kill that thing.
I'm gonna say that was Vigo's entire purpose of coming with us was knowing that we knew where a Manticore was.
Yeah, but Lou's not about killing something for no reason, so we are gonna have to make a lot of manticore jerky if you expect him to fight that
I
thing.
mean,
Jerky
technically
and
speaking,
wine? That's a good
technically
birthday
speaking, there
present.
is.
I can sell that at my shop.
Oh my goodness.
Pointless killing.
I mean, there's a reason
And to be
for
clear,
it.
sorry, that
It
was
was
above
kinda
table,
mean.
but
No, it's all good.
It's gonna kill random people in a month if we don't kill it.
That's true. It's gonna
So it's
kill
either
people
kill
for
it now or kill it later.
Food.
Just
So do I.
Oh,
I'm down for another mission. I just thought that was we were kind of beelining it there with Vigo and with that being like
I'll
his
go with
purpose to
Lugo's.
kill it.
I just. Can we at least talk to it first? Try to reason with it.
Hmm.
so I'll put it this way: Vigo is willing to discuss with it. However, his discussion is going to be very difficult for the Manticore to agree with. Like he's fine not killing it, but also the requirement of him not killing it is something the Manticore might not even be capable of.
Leave this
So.
plane of existence.
Pretty much.
I mean, oh,
We're all just staring
okay.
at
Let's
you,
put
Lou.
it to a vote then. But I want Pugnut here. For
I
the
mean,
So
we
you want Zach to have a vote? Got it.
we kind of need
Yeah.
we kind of need an alternative for this vote. Otherwise, we're just kind of meandering around fucking down right now.
Otherwise, we take a break and we get some wine and we celebrate me and then we wait for my coat and then we go do a mission.
I
But we-
mean, maybe, but we also spent like most of the last session doing RP. I'd rather not do that twice in a row.
It was a short session, and a lot of the session wasn't roleplay necessarily.
Well, that's why we're gonna put it to a vote. We'll see.
It was you two shitting on a kid in a store for half of it. That poor
That was like-
child.
5 minutes.
All right, do we have Pugnut?
You have to go find him.
Let's go find Pugnut.
All right.
Should I bring it together
Pugnut!
real
Oh,
quick?
Pugnut!
Hold on, let me unlock it.
Yep, sounds
you.
good.
I'm gonna check in the tavern for him.
Okay, he's not there. If anyone wants to roll investigation, since
Yeah.
you guys are actively searching for him.
Okay, so to be clear here, did Vigo overhear you guys talking about going and killing it or not? Because that'll very much change whether he's involved in this step or not.
I'd rather you have heard so that you're not just not
Yeah.
doing anything all session.
You need to be in the loop.
Okay.
In the loo.
I will then. Actually, what is my investigation
Fuck,
roll?
nat
I
one.
remember. Let me.
I got-
From a story perspective, it would make sense that the four of you had that little, not bout, but just like talking about going to the Manticore next, and then come to the agreement that like, okay, you want this fifth person.
Yeah, I shouldn't roll investigation.
gosh, I
I'll let
rolled a
somebody else.
Holy shit, guys!
I rolled a nat 1,
Okay,
brother.
I
rolled
guess
a
I should take my
5.
luck at it. Hold on.
We
I have a
lost
bad
Hug.
modifier, but maybe. Yeah, no.
That's
Oh
good.
my goodness. After searching for him by yourselves, you eventually ask one of the townfolk heading up, and they say that the weirdly short individual with this curly beard
Wait, he's a
made his way.
cleric?
Huh?
Oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna cast detect magic, but that's probably a waste of a spell slot.
I
You
mean,
continue.
it's yeah, no worries. They basically tell you that the stubby man with the curled mustache made his way to the merchant that arrived in town.
Let's go investigate
Alright.
the thing Zach pointed out last session that we forgot about because I don't remember him saying it, and then also just kind of ignored this session as well.
Oh, it's all good. So climbing up the hill, you actually see a fairly large line for the amount of individuals in Phandalin. Thinking that it's going to take a minute is actually wrong, because you see, as soon as people go up there, they'll ask whoever this individual is like 2 questions, then immediately scoff or humbly give him like a bow or like an understanding of what he's doing, and then immediately start walking down the hill. Eventually, the 4 of you approach. You see the wagon he has set up has windows that are open and like a tapestry hanging kind of like an awning over this front window. And inside you see a hooded figure. And from what you can see of his face, it's about nose down. He has a paler green complexion. His nose is a little bit upward raised. I don't know how else to say that. And he has a pointy chin, and his teeth look a little bit gnarly in like a sharpened sense. Maladin, you recognize such a visage. And everyone else,
Fuck.
it's kind of obvious that these seem to be fairly similar to Maladin's features in a way.
Maladin, is that your brother?
Uh,
You
I
look
don't
just
know.
like
Is Layla your sister?
I'm half elf.
Well, we can't really prove that she's not. Probably not though. The odds of that would be weird.
Is that your dad?
I'm just
Is
going
that your
to ignore
dad?
them.
Is that your son?
I'm a merchant. Can I help you all with something?
When
Huh?
Oh, what are you selling?
Well, I decided to come down to Fendlin and see if you guys had any individuals of good taste that maybe wanted a couple magic items. I mean,
Oh,
so I have collected a little bit of my various objects, and I have them placed for the right. If there's anything specific you're looking for, however, I can see what I can cook up in the back room. Before him, you see a box with legs, and it seems to be a display case. Inside, it's this nice silky fabric that seems to be purple in nature, almost like a void-like purple. It's very, very dark. On it, you see a couple of potions and a few scrolls that seem to be like bound and thrown to the right-hand side. A couple rings, various different objects.
I'm
It
sorry,
says,
Zach.
yeah, what's up?
Above table. So just to confirm.
Yep.
We get the magical item merchant, like after we've already spent our money on like normal stuff.
This is why,
This is why he mentioned it
upon
beforehand.
entering the town, I said there was a weird ass wagon heading up the hill, and people seemed interested. You know, it is what it is.
Were we distracted
I'm
actually
so
by
sorry.
were we distracted by the
We
fucking
had the
people
town
questioning
guard guy
us?
meet us early on.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
we were
You guys
just-
did
the
like
whole
it's
thing.
not 100% your fault, but I did mention this.
We're
as
stupid.
I'll be honest. I think I vaguely remember it, and I think I thought that was like a guard caravan or something. Because
oh,
you were
okay,
bringing up all the guards around the gate. And you're
that
like,
is
oh,
fair
and
enough.
here's all these guards, and here's this wagon heading up. I was like, oh, it's a guard wagon with like bars and stuff. You know what I mean?
What's
But
what's the cheapest price for these?
the cheapest magical item is 50 gold, and that's a consumable potion.
How much gold do you have?
I mean, well, the cheapest thing I have would probably be some of the scrolls, if interested.
Sorry, Zach, I need to stop talking over you.
No,
Or
no,
sorry, I need to stop answering for you, I should say.
No,
No,
sir.
you're all good.
I need.
Hell, if you're looking for the lowest of the low cantrip in scroll form, I can sell them to you for 10 gold.
Are you selling that fabric?
I would not say so. No, I had this made by a friend of mine.
What friend?
Eons ago, probably.
Yeah. What
Mhm.
friend?
Layla.
I'm sorry.
What friend?
Well, a relative. We'll say like a brother of mine.
Layla,
Paladin,
don't
you
look at me.
sew?
I was already starting
Hmm.
that sentence before you fucking started yours.
Of course, coming
Paladin.
from the elf. How amusing of that. Say, did your mother have elven features, or did they just chop it halfway?
Damn.
Oh, that's
kidding.
so. Layla, don't. It's fine. I'll explain it to you later. Um, listen, I'm sorry if we got off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
It is her birthday.
Well, congratulations. I've had thousands of those.
She doesn't have
Still
many.
doesn't mean
so
that I'm necessarily rude to other individuals or carry a
That's
bit of
rude.
sarcasm with me. Oh well, never mind. That one tracks.
I think we've misunderstood some. Paladin, is there a cultural thing we're missing here?
You're asking me?
Yes, that's your brother.
It's your culture.
What did I do?
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't think they're brothers, Layla.
Okay, you said you've been alive for 1,000 years. Where have you been?
The void.
Cool. That's not me.
Well, not necessarily the void. It's more of an excess plane created by my forefathers before me.
Yeah, not somewhere I've been.
Interesting. Very interesting. Where did you come from, if I might ask?
Remember that part where the mind flayers enslaved our people and then a lot of us got out?
Yes, yes. Mental alterations eventually allowed us to create a plane when we came together, starting this interesting little civilization in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Key in on the fact
Yep.
that I said most of us.
Oh, well, terribly sorry you were not able to be a part of such a fascinating endeavor.
Oh, I had my own.
Oh, do tell.
I'd rather not.
Okay, do not tell. Yes. Anyway, I have an empty bag in my pocket, and tons of items available. Scrolls, rings, etc.
Uh,
Arrows, and he kind of points at Lou's bow.
I got you arrows, Luke. Don't you worry.
What kind of arrows do you have?
Ones that will break, ones that do a little bit more damage.
Sounds
Depends on need, I guess. Anything in mind?
right. Fire might be fun.
Fire. Interesting. See, let me look at my menagerie of arrows. Say, what's your price range?
I mean, I can do as high as 60. But I'd expect, a few arrows for that, or at least something reusable.
Hmm.
Maybe not as-
Right.
How long are you going to be in town?
Well,
you.
depends. If I'm quite honest, it doesn't seem like any individuals seem to have the coin for my collection. So I may skip town. I don't know. Depends on my mood, I guess.
All right. Do you have any job nearby that needs to be done?
Not necessarily. I was going to look into a nearby town. Apparently, a bunch of gold was hidden, and no one's been able to find it. Maybe I'll strike my luck there.
Do you need an escort?
I don't suppose so. I'm able to take care of myself.
Above table, it might be
Yes.
worth trying to sell him that half-finished potion.
Wait. Oh yeah, we still do have that. For some reason, I was thinking we
You
handed that
gave
to
it to
Adabra as well.
Adabra.
Okay, yeah,
She
okay.
turned it down. She took the fully one and gave back the half-finished one.
I thought you guys gave it to her to cure, or did she hand it back?
Uh,
If she handed it back,
we,
that is
we
what it
tried
is.
to give both of them to her, but she
Okay.
gave back the unfinished one.
I think we were
Okay.
gonna give the half-finished one to her after we killed the Manticore, and she would finish it as like a
Yeah, she
reward.
she said
Oh,
that
you're
until
correct, because she was cut off from her reserves.
Yes.
yeah until
Okay.
she even identified it, she wasn't going to take the half-finished one.
Okay, copy that.
So how much would this go for? And I just wave the fucking half-finished potion in his face.
Well, by the slosh one way and another, I would say about get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Hand me the thing. Just- and he kind of takes it to you and from you, and he kind of inverts it. It has a cork in it, and he watches the goop kind of slosh down with a couple of herbs that seem to have been not necessarily cured into whatever goop this creates. And then sloshes it back, and he says, "Any clue what they were working on?"
None.
None whatsoever.
Oh no.
I would say I think
None at
offhand
all,
for-
Chase. You can't even take a single guess at what it was at all. Not one guess.
Not
Was
even-
was this a potion just get rid of nightmares?
I hate you so much.
Well, unidentified as is. I can take a look at it, just not at this time. I'm currently trying to.
All right, sorry. Vigo will speak up and say, "Could it be the same as the last one? The one you had identified?"
The reviving potion?
Yeah, that one sold
Yes.
really good.
He sausages it back and forth and says, "Oh, I could see that. Maybe. I don't know. Hell, I would throw 350 your way."
I'm going to say deal because I have no alternative to that. I'm
Okay,
assuming that's
sure.
gold.
Yes.
Vigo would like to barter a little bit, just because that's the starting price, and this being a merchant, I'm assuming he's starting like low.
Okay.
Expecting bartering.
Okay.
So I will just comment. Clearly, such a potion is of, well, frankly, immeasurable cost to whoever might need it. Surely, you could spend a bit more. It's always good to have an ace up your sleeve, wouldn't you say? I mean, I'd imagine with your age now, you must understand how how fleeting life can be. And having
roll.
such a
Oh, go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
oh no, sorry, no, that's fine. I'll roll for it.
If you could roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay. You said persuasion disadvantage?
Yes.
15.
Okay. There is a slight moment when you mention his age, that you almost see his lip curl in almost like a disgusted manner or a offended manner. But then he kind of looks you over and kind of recomposes himself. He looks at you and says, "Well, clearly not one of Yankee history. But I guess I do rather see its purpose to some individuals. Say 400. Would that clear mine, 475.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely, sure. Hand the goop over, if you do. Well, yeah. He sets it to his side, and he pulls out a purple bag, and he fluffs it 2 or 3 times, and it seems empty. And then on the final swish, you hear like a chunk of material inside. And he says, "Say who will be carrying the load? Initially, I don't give a shit what you do with it afterwards."
I probably no. I'm actually not. I might have them. Oh wait, we're not using gold weight, are we?
No.
I mean, realistically, I'm not sure how you guys want to split this. Just 4 ways. I'm not sure.
Sounds all right.
Lou can hold on to my
Wait.
share.
What was the final
But it's
number again? I forget.
475.
475.
That doesn't split 4 ways.
I said 450.
Uh, I suppose I shall take it on myself to take the extra 75 that doesn't split evenly into 100.
I was
Well, hey now, we can divide.
I don't need my share. It's okay. We can just split evenly 25, 25, 25. And then Lou can pay something for me.
Sure.
I was actually just gonna say give 75 to the monk looker.
Maladin,
monkey?
while this conversation is looking, whenever Layla says split it 25, 25, 25.
I'm
and
just
Lee-
like, wait.
yeah, there is like a are they serious kind of glare.
I'm just going to
He
shrug my
says,
shoulders.
all I need is an empty bag to pour 475 gold pieces into.
I just hold out my backpack. We'll figure
Absolutely,
it out later,
there
I
we
guess.
go, and he flops it into it. You hear loose coins clink around the larger objects within your bag.
Vigo roll strength roll, see if he drops the fucking ground.
No.
We're all used to like a 1, 2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
It's so much nicer to have it just like plopped in a bag.
Yeah, very much so. Says, right. So with that in mind, is there any objects you wish to purchase with your newfound gains, maybe?
Those arrows you mentioned.
Yes, the fiery arrows you mentioned sell for I'd say about 60 each.
It's a
They're
one-time.
relatively common where I'm from, but still carry heavy weight, especially in a town like Phandalin.
Are they one-time use or?
They take a little bit to charge. I would say use them one day, full night's rest, ready in the morning.
All right.
Do you
Yeah.
perchance have a luck blade?
A luck blade. What in the hell is a luck blade?
He's just singing that to himself.
What the hell is a luck blade? Nah, I'm finding it. Don't worry. Already know he probably does not.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he just
Zach,
stares at you.
this
I
is
see.
the-
Yeah. I see.
it's the same item.
I know. This is gonna be a running joke. No one on Earth knows what a luck blade is. But he looks at you and says, well, I'd say that's a more decent attempt at sarcasm.
Okay, sorry. You guys move on. I honestly can't. The only stuff I want to buy magical item wise, I can't even use yet. Because like
Continue.
what I want to buy is like market value 2,000 gold. So
Fucking
not.
hell.
Hey, I told you, you can just help me buy my next set of armor. I just have very expensive taste in armor.
Above board, is there would I be interested in the cantrips that he has in scroll format?
It's
Scrolls are
a-
one-time use, right, Zach?
Correct. Yes. So they're one-time use. They're 10 gold, but he has basically all variety of cantrips.
Maybe
Hmm.
guidance. Guidance is cool.
He would have guidance.
It's what is that? What is that giving you a reroll? I forget what it actually does. I just
It's
remember
a
it totally says.
D4 added to an ability check.
Yeah. Oh, I was just agreeing with Zach. You go on, Sarah.
Oh, is there any chance of getting a better price on those arrows?
If you attempt to do something other than insult my rather young age, perhaps.
Oh, we never insulted you. I mean, listen, my mother's well over 200. I understand. Some people don't live very long.
Yeah,
so-
my mom's probably dead, and you look way younger than she probably does.
Oh. Some people have very fleeting lives, so you'll have to excuse our companion's misconceptions. I think he might die before his 80s. It's really sad.
I glance over at Lou.
Perhaps.
Just how old are you?
That's a
Me?
great question. I don't have an answer to.
No, I was asking. I was asking Lou, not.
Oh.
Yeah. I cannot answer you that. I have no idea how old I am.
The merchant just looks up. Young. That's how old.
Age is irrelevant. At least for me, I don't wish to track it.
For a second, I was thinking maybe like above table. I was thinking maybe a room of flying. Then I remembered the carpet exists.
Yeah.
Does he have
so
weapons?
let's.
Or
Do
like
I have
other
weapons?
weapons? Yes.
Of course I do. Are you looking for what are you using right now?
This rusty ass greatsword.
A rusty ass great
No,
sword. Well, clearly I can do a little bit better than that.
Oh, do you have dark vision, Chase?
I have goggles of night.
Oh yeah. You don't want moon touch then. Moon touch is like it glows in the dark.
Hmm.
It's a
Like a
rather what- hmm, interesting charm. I have fairly uncommon blades and swords and bludgeoning and whatever. That's a little bit better, magical, so it will not degrade for out of 600 gold.
Thank you
I
for
want to
telling me.
comment, but Vigo would not know this.
I'm just going to thank him and shake my head.
Is it for your use and your use alone?
Ideally.
Kind of tips his pointed chin. What about 400?
I'm gonna look left and I'm gonna look right at everybody else in the group.
Chase, above table, I just
Okay.
helped you buy a set of armor.
The what?
I said, Chase, above table, I just helped you buy a set of armor, and also I'm the one who bartered him up like an extra 125 gold. So I'm not
Because
about to help you.
so Vigo is
I'm not about to
glaring at
help
me.
you buy this. No, I'm just gonna say, if I recall, you still owe me money.
Fair enough, he gave me a diamond and enough gold for the armor. I shall decline.
Okay. Well, other than that, as I said, spells, cantrips,
Oh,
10, level
not
1s, 60.
not quite a magical item. Do you perchance have a double-bladed scimitar from your travels?
Give me 1 moment, friend. Arrows, yes, arrows are 60.
Market value is 100 gold. If that's what you're checking, Zach.
Okay,
I
then yeah,
looked at them earlier today.
okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I would definitely have a few.
A few. Holy shit.
I mean, when you travel planes, you visit the Feywild, the
Oh,
Eladrin
sorry.
Tons.
That was above board.
Oh, okay.
No, it's. I'm pretty sure the lore behind them is do not sell. They're like Rolexes.
Yes, yeah.
You sell them to people to be family heirlooms, not to like be resold.
Hmm. That is correct.
Okay.
Which seems to not be a cultural standard he upholds.
Okay. You know what? After uh, as a sign for apology. So he said he did say it was 100 gold, like just standard.
Yes.
Sorry, just take okay. As a sign of apology for insinuating your age, please allow me to accept this at your without bartering for this one. And I just
Oh,
hand
how
him 100 gold.
gracious! Yeah, of course. And he just kind of looks to his purple bag that the same one he got the gold out of. And just elongates the sword out of it and hands it forward to you. He's a little bit sarcastically performative about it as well. He almost does the one hand on the blade, one hand on the hilt, like bowing motion, as if
Uh,
giving it to someone of great
I try
importance.
to can I try to replicate what he's doing and do like a similar bow to pick it up at like the same like height his hand is at?
Yeah, I would say you can do that without performance, but if you really want to play it up, you can.
No, I want to see if I like manage to not like cut my hand off.
Oh, fair enough. True. It is double-sided.
22.
Yeah, you're good. There's a weird moment where like as it shifts hands, it kind of rolls a little bit and gives you like a slight cut across the your hand. Nothing of damage to you though. In a sense of things, it would be like maybe
Thank you,
one,
good
but
sir.
yeah, irrelevant. No problem. Anyone else of gracious opportunity?
Well, I was just
Brings 300 spell scrolls.
about the arrow.
The arrows, yes, 60. How many do you want?
Oh, Lou, how many do we want?
I mean, you said it's about good for about a charge a day.
Mm-hmm.
One should suffice.
One arrow?
Yes.
Absolutely, sure. Why not? And he hands you one.
Yeah.
It's interestingly warm, especially towards the arrowhead. When you fire this at a enemy, and he'll say this in D&D terms, but this is just for me because this is kind of custom. Not only does it count as magical for resistance purposes, but it also does 2d10 fire damage.
Ooh.
I just imagine, sorry, a little digression, but I just imagine that holding the arrow is like sitting in the chair someone just got out of and you sat down in.
Yes,
Now, is
very
that
much so.
additional fire damage, or is that just that's what it does?
Additional.
Ooh, okay.
So bow damage plus that. He said, typical rules apply. It is magical. Just don't get it dispelled and snapped in half or anything like that.
All right, thank you very much. And
Zach,
of course,
It's fun fact about these. I got these actually from the Giants. If you see the rune inscribed near the tip of the head, they taught me how to do that. Actually, it's very
Zach,
fun.
did you buy
Yes.
the Treasury of Giants book?
No.
Okay. I was
Why
like,
should
about
I?
to say, no, is this your way to segue into that? Like,
No.
no, you're fine. Because I just remember that they added like the fucking enchanter thing with that book. So you mentioning a
Oh,
giant
okay.
rune, you know,
Yeah.
ignore me.
No, it's okay. That was actually also introduced in the fighter type rune knight, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, giant magic.
oh, I think Lou would like to look at the rune inscribed, see if he recognizes it.
I will peer over Blue's shoulder as well to take a closer look if I can.
Sure, absolutely. If both of you want to roll like a history check,
Yeah.
Can I get advantage because I'm a Goliath?
sure.
Can I get advantage for you know why?
No.
Oh, that's right. I'm an amnesiac. I should be getting.
Unfortunately, not. All right.
I got a 12.
I got a
12.
4.
Um.
I rolled
So
horribly.
it's okay. Lou, you do somewhat recognize the rune itself. It is peculiar because the ones you have a faint memory of, for obvious reasons, it didn't really have any power to it. It was more like a luck stone, for instance, just something inscribed with a rune that has more meaning than it does have power. So you've seen this on probably some stones around a campfire or two, or probably drawn them yourself just for the practice or faith that it brings the people around it of warmth and inspiration.
Did you say like drawn on himself?
No, drawn on stones around
Okay.
fireplaces and matters like that. But you have probably drawn them yourself,
Okay, yeah.
just as like a tradition, perhaps.
Guys, I remember runes like these from uh well, from somewhere.
From where?
I don't know. I'll have to think on that.
Take your time.
As you were speaking, you do notice that the merchant is kind of thudding his finger up against this wooden board.
Did you pay for the arrow?
I will
Wait, I
stop
paid, right?
grating on his
Yeah.
nerves.
Yeah.
Thank him once more for his not patronage. What's the opposite thing? I forget the word. And walk away.
The opposite of patronage.
Yeah. Service?
Yeah,
Thank him for
that
his
works.
services rendered. And then I'll
Yep.
walk away. When I notice that he's like being impatient. Because we are holding up the line. There is a line.
There's a line.
You have noticed that the line is continuously thinning as people approach, hear you talking to him about prices, and then they humbly turn around.
Me and Annie run fair.
Real.
All right, well, thank you very much. I hope to do business with you again.
Absolutely.
anything you need
Hey, I'll tell you what. Take this as well. And he hands you like it almost looks like a stick. And he says, "If you switch it around really fast, the end begins to sparkle, almost like a lit gunpowder for about 10 minutes at a time."
A wand of sparking.
Gave one to a short fellow earlier. No one seems to care much for him except for children. So here you are.
Oh,
Oh, that short fellow,
well,
by the way,
thank
where
you.
did he go?
Oh, he's sitting by a tree down the hill and to the right.
How did we miss him? Thank you.
You're welcome. And you see him actually begin to probably pack up as he's made some money off the day.
He had a one group transaction.
Yes. He's like, finally, someone bought something. It's like what do I want to say? Like the rich food truck vendors that go to places where there's like sleazy taco stands and stuff and make no money because it's like one burger is worth $20 on their menu.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, Zach,
Yes.
just real quick, would you mind adding the arrow to my inventory because you have the details specifically?
She also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a split second to work on that one.
'Cause I have my phone, so I'm doing okay with inventory. It's just the
So
conflict.
of 475 gold, how much was just spent?
I mean,
Good
I
question.
spent 60. I've got 107.
I am owed 50.
Oh, that's right. Layla,
I
you-
suggest we subtract it from the 475 and then divvy it out from there, considering he chucked it in the backpack first.
You have 120. But yeah, you have 120.
Why did it
Not
close
counting
there?
that.
Okay. How much were our purchases total
Yeah.
then, Zach? I'll be honest, I wasn't really listening to their prices.
Right, so one arrow for 60.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember if anybody bought anything else.
Double-bladed scimitar.
The double-bladed scimitar, which was
So-
100.
315?
But the 60 was out of my pocket, so we don't have to count that.
Oh, I thought Chase was. Never mind.
375. I mean, if we wanted to divvy up beforehand, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm. You know. Why don't? Because it would have only been like, what was it, like 360 whatever anyway. Well, actually, what was the original 350? I think it was.
475.
No, before I bartered it.
Oh yeah, 350.
If you each want to grab 100, and I'll just take the remaining 75. Because that's still more than you would have gotten if I hadn't bartered anyway.
Hey, you're not bartering with us.
Border with the board.
I already said I will forfeit my 25 so that you guys can cut it evenly among you three.
I technically still owe him money, so
So it would just be Lou getting 25.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. How are we doing the math here? Because there are like 3 different ways we could be doing it, apparently.
I say each of you get 125, and I take 100, considering I've been borrowing money from people, and then I'll divvy up after that to who I need to owe.
Okay,
No,
so
hold on.
I added it to your sheet, but I don't know how to make it like an item that you can use
Oh, okay.
or equip. So
I mean, we'll
just to
figure that
know you
out
have it.
later.
Yeah, might be one of those things where you roll and then you just click the magical extra dice thing and do 2d10.
Yeah. Is that something I need to attune to, or is it just
No, you just fire it.
sick? So I'm running out of things to attune to. I got like 1 slot left. Gotta keep attuned to my jug.
Yeah. All right. You said your thing was 60, Lou?
Yeah, that's right. And it looks like I got a little more than what I expected out of it.
I like how Lou was like, the highest I can go is 60. He looks at her in disdain, or him in disdain, and then it's like, okay, you bought one item for 60. Thank you for thank you for your patronage.
Honestly, I don't know why I said 60. Lou's very bad at bartering, okay? He doesn't do it very often.
That I
He-
have low charisma.
highest I can go is 30.
That is why I was okay with 350. I did not want to tempt fate.
But hey, 2d10 additional fire damage is pretty sick.
It is.
I don't know.
It
I
is
have to do
quite
this. Not
good.
don't choke.
So
All right. There's the distribution. Layla gets 100. I have 25 added on. Maladin has 125 added on, and then Lou has 65 added on, assuming they didn't already like reduce the gold for the thing
Wait, what?
from the one from
I
before
already
75.
I already
Oh,
took
yeah,
the 60 off of mine.
Then just 125 then.
Okay. And then wait, how much is Layla getting?
100.
So I need to add 25 to mine.
Yeah, Lou's holding on to my money.
So I have 232. But 100 of that is Layla's. You have to keep track of that. I'm not going to.
No, it's definitely more than
I'm going to say,
that.
Vigo, here's 50 in return for the armor.
Thank you. I'll just switch it around. Hold on. I need to open up my character sheet again. All right. So I think that's all the money figured out, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Okay. We were heading to Pugnat then, I believe.
You
Yes.
walk down the hill, look to the right, and you see him scribbling in a notebook, and in his other hand, he seems to have this similar stick that whenever he gets bored, he seems to rattle back and forth, and it turns into a sparkler.
Lou's going to like clapping him on the back, take him by surprise, like, "Hey, Pugnat,
Oh, hey.
ran off." It's a fun toy. Look, I've got
Oh,
one too.
well, you guys seem to sleep in from time to time, and I heard there was a merchant in town. So
Yeah, we went there. Oh, check this out, Pugnut. He's going to show him his new arrow.
oh, cool! It's a it's a arrow. It glows.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage with fire. It
Oh,
is.
very cool. Yeah, you could.
It's got giant runes on it.
Oh, cool. Very neat.
And
History
I
of giants is very interesting.
remember them, Pugnut.
Excuse me?
I remember runes like this from somewhere.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're remembering things.
I know, it's nice. Anyways, we kind of need you for something.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
peek
What is it?
over. I'm gonna peek over his shoulder at first and ask him what he's drawing.
Yeah,
do you want
I am
me-
looking at what he's drawing.
Are you looking at what he's drawing, or just noticing that he's drawing and asking? what
I'll
it is?
notice and ask.
I'm
Okay, because I was gonna say if anyone's trying to like snoop, they could roll investigation.
No, I'm not snooping on him.
Okay.
Looking at it.
Sounds good. It seems to be a lot of words written in Gnomish, along with almost what looks like math, just with different symbols, plus, minus, whatever is still the same. But yeah. And he says, "Oh, well, I was talking to the gentleman selling things, and I felt bad. I don't make a whole lot of money doing what I'm doing, and I seem to have a couple issues with the adventuring aspects. But I thought maybe I could open up like a little place in Phandalin and sell clerical services like long distance magical messaging. Maybe if I learn enough how to look at locations that you know before, or I know
Above
before, I
table,
guess.
this bitch stole my idea.
But also maybe some healing as well. I mean, mines have a lot of accidents, and people just seem to go, "Oh well," throw them in a hole and look the other way. So,
So you're giving up on adventuring, Pugnut?
well, no, not necessarily. I'm just looking at other options. Maybe. I mean, I
You're
left.
gonna ditch us?
No. I mean, adventure is nice, and you guys keep me safe. But I do a lot of sitting on a caravan, or running away, or getting there late. Just you know.
Uh,
I
I'm not gonna pat her. I'm gonna like reach up to pat them on the shoulder and then think better of it
Uh-huh.
and just say, so long as he's contributing, let him walk his own path.
well,
Saved
I've
my
got a
ass once or
solution
twice.
for you,
Thank you.
Pugnut.
Yeah.
What if you do want to run this shop? Because I think it's a great idea.
Okay.
What if while I'm in town, I help you learn to fight better? I can teach you
Yeah.
pretty much whatever you want to do with a bow.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I still have quite a bit of funds to obtain to get this up and running.
Yeah, I'll help
but,
you however
I mean, I can get a building, but some of the stuff can get really expensive. But yeah, that would be great.
I'll swing around my woodcutter axe. Let me know if you need help building one.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Actually, yeah, I was looking at the budgeting, and of course, the loggers camp doesn't seem to be functional right now. But I was looking into the prices of wood and other stuff. It's going to be put on hold for quite some time because I still have a lot to do, of course. So I'll still be traveling with you. It's just a long-term goal, I guess. I mean, I left home to help people, and I'm trying, but my path seems to be a little different than what I thought it would be.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Well-
did you need my help with something?
No matter what path you take, we'll be here for you. Anyways, we're doing a vote on if we should kill the Manticore.
That sounds
Oh, okay. I don't really like the thing.
How
I
mean was
can't-
it to you?
I mean, it was relatively mean. It took my armor and
Oh yeah.
Very expensive
Food.
armor that could be used to finance his store.
I mean, that is true. Yes. I mean, I don't think I have the means to necessarily kill it myself. Plus, it seems smarter. I don't know what it's been up to. I don't know if it's just sitting back eating a whole bunch of herbs that we left it, or I don't know.
All right.
So yay or
don't-
nay?
I mean, yeah, if you guys are yaying it up, I guess I would say yay as well. I mean,
Yay. That's my vote.
Layla?
I'll leave
voting
my
with-
vote with Maladin. I will say yay.
I just give a smirk to Lou.
When your
Luke
kid
picks
picks a favorite parent.
All right.
The rest of the group?
I'll go with you.
I'm staying back, and if anyone sells me out, I'll be
What?
mean to you.
What? We count on you for healing and
You-
support.
Yeah, he does it better.
Layla, really, we can't have any casualties if we're doing this.
I mean, technically speaking, we can now.
Yeah,
so-
see?
First
Like
things
above table here, just like plan out. So how much time do you guys have tonight? Because like realistically, there's only like an hour left in the regular session time.
Yeah.
So we'd
I-
probably like spend we'll probably do like tonight and tomorrow morning, and then start next session like there or on the way there.
Yeah, whatever works for you guys.
I've got to
Nope.
step away for a minute, take care of my dogs, but I don't want to play past 11 at that point.
Okay.
Like, that's how long I have.
Yeah, I just wanted to make
I
sure.
can't.
I mean,
play
also,
past
if you
11.
guys wanted to, we could just skip to getting the robe and then call it an early session today, if that works out better. I mean,
Oh. The rope?
Coat?
yeah,
Oh,
okay, sorry. You knew, yeah.
I mean, that's
I mean, we still have an hour, though. Can we not? Well, it's up to
Don't
y'all.
mind one way or the other, because like I can't think of too much more. I'm sure I could find something to do in town. I just can't think of too much more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my main thing is, like, if it's RP or anything like that, that's perfectly fine. I just don't want everyone to feel like they're wasting another hour doing nothing when we know what will be happening next session.
We're gonna spend the next hour getting Pugnet his business started.
I mean, hey, I'm down for like an hour of just goofing around town.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you guys.
She was
All right. If we have an hour left, Zach,
Mm-hmm.
like how like I want to know from like a GM perspective, how are you doing this? Like one attempt per session, or like what's the standing between me and that statue, or not statue, but shrine? Because I realize it's like really stupid to like try over and over and over, because like, you know what I mean, like rule of big numbers, eventually it'll change. But I'm curious like what like the limitations are on like me attempting to do that.
I come up with an idea.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying there will most likely be repercussions for continuously pestering the goddess of luck and fortune.
Oh,
And-
the Vigo is so like above table.
Yeah.
Yes. Vigo, it's personal now. It
Right, yeah. I'm just letting you know how I'm
It's-
doing it, so if shit hits the fan later, it's
Yeah,
not
no,
like
like-
you had no.
if the sun was blotted out after the first time, he might have stopped. But now that it's happened like 3 times,
It's
you know
a
what I
matter of
mean?
pride
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
This motherfucker took out an entire forest, but he can't knock over a
He
few
is already
rocks.
not on good terms with the gods in general.
Fair enough.
Now he has a vendetta with this one.
Okay.
He's not about to drop it just like that because they
Sure,
got
I mean-
upset with him.
No, I get you.
So I'm just curious, like, what you're like. I understand, like, even if I succeed, it probably won't be like a good outcome, other than him feeling like satisfied and fulfilled.
Other than him feeling successful. I
But
mean,
like,
it's,
I'm curious what like the limitations on attempts are, like from a gameplay perspective.
I would say I'll give you, if you really wanted to, 2 more.
Total or like this session.
Like a day. Or yeah, so like this session, essentially.
Okay. So 2 more this session. Next time you'll decide on a yes or no basis. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
just because
Uh,
you guys do have time to kill.
I'm gonna. Maladin, would you mind helping me with something?
Oh no!
Are you about to request me help you piss off a goddess of luck?
Madeline literally doesn't know better. Above table, I want to say that.
No, it's a religious idol. I mean,
It's called the fucking Shrine of Luck.
that is true. It is well known. Like you would have been there when Vigo was asking random people about it.
Good sir, I don't think my luck's good now. You want me to piss my goddess of luck off?
Really? What did the
Hey,
gods ever do for
well,
you, Githyanki, anyway?
I mean,
Well,
fair enough, but it's more like let it fucking leave be. Don't fucking get involved.
yeah. Leave things
I'll
be.
just shrug. Suit yourself, and I'll just start walking off there.
Wait, is
And
this
I want to
their
be clear. While I'm
conversation?
walking off, I am half glancing over my shoulder, just like looking at him, just like half expecting him to follow along.
Is Lou there for that
Just
conversation?
a little bit of extra peer pressure.
So is he
I'm assuming this is next to the tree when we're all still next to
so my question to you
Podcast.
is, are you wanting for us to both try together for like advantage?
Oh, I mean, honestly, I didn't have like a gameplay perspective plan. I just thought it'd be interesting to drag you into it.
Because like at this point, I think
From, like,
I'm
an
down.
RP
At
perspective.
this point, like if you want to challenge it, like I'm half tempted to watch you try again, and if you fail, I'm willing to try to see if I can do it on my first attempt.
Oh no. I half regret asking now, but that would be hilarious.
What a magical world we live in.
No. And to be clear, I will still be using the Warhammer because as nice as this double-bladed scimitar is, I am conscious enough to not use a bladed weapon on a rock.
Okay, makes sense. Sure. I mean, hell, if you really wanted to, you could make a weapon attack against the thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing your weapon is strength based as well. So
Sorry. Yeah, no, I have I mean, no, I mean, so technically speaking, like, I'll be honest, I'm planning on raging for this next one, and I'm
Okay.
not sure if the advantage on strength checks would be better than using a weapon attack.
I see your validity there.
You know what I mean? Because, like,
Yes.
yeah, I do get a +2
Mhm.
for damage, but you know what I mean?
No, I get your reasoning is sound. I do understand that.
All right. So are you following Chase?
Sure, I'll come
And
over
sorry,
to watch.
Layla, you asked earlier if you could overhear it, and I think I mentioned that you could. Did you say anything in regards to that?
I didn't ask
Oh,
that.
I asked.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think Lou's down to let some. I don't think he's down to let someone piss off a goddess. I think he's like going with to like be like, guys, wait a minute, guys, what are you trying to do here?
I'm gonna follow too.
You're gonna what? Sorry.
I'm gonna follow too.
Okay. Uh,
This is
assuming
Maladin and
that she
Vigo.
isn't able to turn Vigo, I'm not sure at what point down the road I would get like an view of the shrine again, Zach. But like as soon as I can see it, I'm going to charge at it with rage.
Okay.
Because-
This is Vigo,
enough,
and welcome to
sounds good.
Jackass.
All right.
Fucking hell.
So still a strength check then.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to Looney Tunes it, where you like your Wile E. Coyote
19.
into a tunnel. No.
I just have to drag Chase along.
19, you do feel the structure shift ever so slightly, but it is not enough.
Damn.
I'm gonna take a few steps
Oh my
back.
god. I'm
And
gonna
that's
use
time
a
for
different
Chase to get
dice.
in if he would like to. Like before I take my last attempt. So, like, if Chase, you want to go before or after me, it's your choice now.
Um,
Assuming you want to go at all.
I'll watch. I'll just watch for now.
Brush
Okay.
on her face.
Then I shall take my last attempt.
Okay. Is it just you?
It's just
Uh,
20.
Unless Chase changed his mind.
Yeah, no,
20.
I'm still watching.
Did you get a 20?
Yeah, he got 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Not a 31, because I think that matters to you.
Wait, how much in total?
A
20.
dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, okay. Sounds good. Give me a little bit more than what you did last time. You do eventually feel the weight of your hands pick up on one of the top stones. Since this is made out of rubble, from that point forward, it's really easy. It seems that the weight at the top of this thing has been keeping it structurally sound. And as you push on this slate upward, you just feel it crumple to the ground. Half the shrine it was at one point.
All right. I just stand there with my hands on hip, glaring at, what was it, the sun that was clouded out earlier?
Yeah.
I just glare at the sun.
Okay, so you glare at the cloud blocking the sun, and as you do, the cloud dissipates, and you just are staring directly into the sun.
Yep, that makes sense.
It does sting your eyes a little bit.
I don't look away.
Okay, you take 4 points of radiant damage,
Oh,
which is not halved, unfortunately.
Yeah, no. I got you.
Yeah, you guys watch a man get pissed off, throw a slate off of a shrine, crumpling it to the ground, and then stare directly into the sun.
I'm
You
just
see
gonna.
a tear or two form in his eyes as the sides of them get red, but he seems to continuously be staring.
What's the fucking
Lou's gonna like walk over and like wave his face in front of Vigo's, or wave his hand in front of Vigo's face. Like,
Yes, you're just waving your
What,
like
what's
art. Is he catatonic? Maladin, is he catatonic?
I don't know,
what's-
but what's the fucking cartoon where like someone looked at the sun and their eyes shriveled up?
Oh, yeah, well, there's that one SpongeBob one
That's what I'm thinking of.
where,
as
where the fish looks up and he goes, "My
Yeah.
eyes," as they shrivel. Yeah.
as she waves her hand in front of my face, I'll just look down and then like start walking towards the Stonehill Inn and just say, "First round's on me."
Vigo, that was a town monument. Vigo,
That was a disgrace.
it was a shrine.
That was
Oh,
barely
God,
taken
yeah.
care
Like-
of.
Look at the shrine and think of any possible way he can mitigate these damages.
We can go talk to the mayor.
He's gonna like, I think he's trying to like pick up rocks. I don't think he can lift those rocks. I don't think he can do this.
Yeah, if you want to make like an athletics or general strength.
Absolutely. He's gonna try to put them back where they were.
Okay, sounds good. I will say it
Mother-
would be very, very, very difficult to put the slate back on top.
Lou gets a nat 20, and then
That
Vigo
would
just
be
has
so
to
funny.
Vigo has to turn around and be like, "Son of a bitch."
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
no.
athletics.
Yeah.
No, that's a 10.
Damn.
Okay.
You just flip it over.
You do get to put some of the medium-sized one, and of course smaller, kind of back where you assume they were. Like, of course, it's not gonna be exactly the same. That slate is tossed a good 5-6 feet away from this thing.
Oh gosh. Lou's just
so,
like,
so it's still crumbled, but it's better than it was.
I think he's gonna like drop to his knees in defeat and just start like apologizing to this goddess. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And this
you
is the
get
problems with the gods.
response.
You give them all your prayers and apologies, and yet they give you nothing in return. And I just walk into the inn as I say that, so I'm apart from the conversation now.
This
Yeah,
man's
no,
gonna this
Be
man's
there
gonna,
for a while, I think.
this
Layla,
man's
it's
gonna
done.
roll with disadvantage from now on.
That would be brutal, but it'd be kind of funny.
It would be kind of funny. No, that would be too easy. I'm just saying, you piss off the god of luck and fortune. I cannot see any physical way.
Okay, Vigo.
Dragon mysteriously turns invisible.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea, actually. I might not that one's in particular, but a trail off I had.
It's just gonna be like a bunch of like close calls now. Fucking Mr. Magoo's gonna happen here, and like a tree's gonna fall over right behind him as he's just walking by.
We'll see.
The dragon's hoard is filled with chocolate coins.
Just and the goddess of luck is trying to kill him, but it's just like she just can't.
There's always one step behind me.
Oh. Yeah, Lou's gonna, I guess, after a very defeatedly, look up at Layla.
What's up?
You have magic, right?
Yes, Lou.
Can you help me move that rock at least a little closer?
I could,
You could, really?
but it's my birthday.
Layla, what if I buy you a drink on your birthday?
You could just give me a drink.
I could just, what if I give you all the drinks? Wait, you don't need to drink that much.
All the drinks.
No, you don't
Sure.
need to
I'm
drink
gonna
that much.
cast
You don't need to
levitate.
drink that much, Layla. No, God.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
What are
just
you
gonna make a
casting
wicked blind
levitate
possible.
on?
The big rock.
On
The
the big
slate.
slate.
Whatever
Okay.
Lou was just talking about, I'm casting it on that.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure how this works because it's using the Vandalore.
Okay, sounds good. So you pull out this instrument that is from your father, or taken from his office at least. Which I don't think
That's
Lou
news.
or anyone has really seen before, have they?
No.
No.
What instruments can you play? Because I know I've flavored it to be something you could use.
I can play bird pipes, dulcimer, flute, and lyre.
Okay. Then it's a lyre, I'll say.
Okay.
Just a string instrument, right?
Yes.
A liar, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lear.
Just trying to remember if it's like a guitar shape or if it's a harp.
It's like
shape.
a harp.
Oh, it's a harp shape. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So Layla pulls out this relatively worn down lyre with fancy engravings, or at least what would be if it was in pristine condition. They've kind of hollowed out over general use and wear. This lyre has seen a decent bit of the world, you can assume. There's some mossy bits and some parts that have been waterlogged and have separated. At the very top, it seems at one point there was a full gold trim that has just slowly been worn away. But the strings themselves and the tuning equipment for it seem to be in almost perfect condition. And with a polite strum of Layla, what you would probably have as like one of your father's songs, I would assume, or something similar. With a few strikes of the strings, you see this slate in front of you begin to float up in the air. I think it's 5 feet, 10 feet, as high as you want it to go.
Up to 20 feet.
Up to 20. Okay. So it is kind of floating without gravity before you, waiting for, we'll call it a suggestion of a direction to head.
And just to be clear, we're not worried about small material items.
Do you have a spellcasting focus? I believe you do. You should.
The instrument, I think.
I don't know.
I think that, yeah, the instrument itself vetoes the ones without cost. So you should
I'll
be
take it.
fine.
I'm not gonna fight you on it. Okay, sounds
As
good.
long as it's not like 10 gold worth of
No,
such
no.
and such. Yeah.
50 gold diamond.
Yes, exactly. I mean, prime
No,
case.
no.
But yes, absolutely. And Lou, I will say with that, it's pretty easy to move this slate.
Yeah.
If you could, however, make a sleight of hand for me, just to see if you're able to kind of nudge this weightless object and then stop it at the perfect spot to kind of reform this shrine.
Wait,
Yeah.
wasn't it resting on top though?
Yes, yeah. So like gathering all the rocks back and putting it on top.
That is a dirty 20.
That will do it.
I'm gonna say that was enough to take it down. That's enough to put it back up.
Yeah, so it's not as stable as it was because you can't obviously put all the rocks however they were formed.
Okay. I was
But
about to argue that like putting back a pile of pebbles would be harder than
Oh,
tearing
yeah,
down a
yeah.
pile of pebbles.
well,
But yeah.
precisely, yeah. So
Yeah.
it looks of lower quality, but it does. You have basically restored the shrine to a standing point.
It's a little bit shorter and squatter.
Correct. Yes, exactly.
I can't wait for this to be a thing of Vigo walks around. Every time Vigo walks by it, he breaks it down and Lou just puts it back up.
Oh, Vigo already has ideas.
Oh no.
But those we'll wait until he has more attempts.
All right, with that, Lou's gonna sigh like, "Good work, Layla. You can have
The jug.
Please don't get too drunk.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
given
won't.
I
that we
trust
start the
you."
next session sort of on the way, I do just want to
Mm.
note that whenever Vigo leaves the inn,
Mhm.
like in the morning or whatever, he is going to see the shrine built, assume it was the goddess, and just glare at the sun again.
Take a preemptive 4 radiant damage tomorrow.
Okay. Just remove my rage and just don't take a short rest. Just leave the floor.
Oh my god. Do
I also want
do you actually use a rage in the morning? Nah. We'll go with that.
No. I was saying. No, I meant. I was meaning instead of taking a long rest, just remove the use of rage I already used.
Oh yeah.
Because that
That
brings me
makes
back
sense.
to because I still already have to taken.
Yes, sounds good.
Yeah. I do also at some point want to go back to the Langewood Cluster like early in the morning. Just because I want to sell that shield I just bought because I literally can't use it now. As well as probably some of my other weapons.
Okay, how much did you purchase the shield for? If you
gold.
want to, we can bookkeep later. It's entirely up to
Okay,
you.
yeah, that's fine. I just wanted
Okay.
to make note of that before I forgot, because I start the next session with a full inventory and be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll find the retail price for like basic weapons, but as for the shield, you will get your full gold.
Here's
back,
my
because
receipt.
I
I
mean,
brought it back within
unless
24
you
hours.
unless you used it
I haven't
to push
at
over the
all.
shrine.
No.
Okay, sounds good.
Chucks the fucking shield out like Captain America, just all of his strength.
All right.
So now drinks after destroying the shrine and fucking rebuilding it.
Yeah.
Vigo was already sitting at. Does the place have a bar or is it just tables?
It's mainly just tables. You can like stand next to the bartender's area if you want to.
No, I'm just sitting at a drink, like relatively near the door, with 4 mugs already at it. They're just mugs of ale.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
sounds
know their taste for wine and stuff. He just went with what like he usually gets.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. How much is wine or ale? It's like 2 silver, wasn't it?
I think so.
I thought it was 2 copper each for a mug. Oh wait, there's a pitcher which is like 4 mugs. I think I probably just got a pitcher. Not sure what that would have been.
I'm just going to
Let me
look
scroll
at.
to the top of this page to.
It's on travel and lodging section.
Yeah, I know
like-
where it is. It's just I gotta pull up that page again.
Who the hell has the jug?
Dungeon Master's Guide. Yeah, downtime. Not that wasn't. No, it wasn't. But it wasn't. It was between adventures. I don't think it was downtime though. Recurring.
Yeah, so a meal is 1 silver, and then it was we'll say 2 copper for ale.
All right. So
per-
that's
per pitcher.
1 silver, 8 copper then.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Or 2 if you want to get really fancy with the meal.
Vigo's a simple man.
Okay, sounds
He
good. We'll
likes
get a nice
killing
2.
gods and drinking. Not necessarily in that order.
Who the hell has the jug?
I do
What are you pouring?
wine for myself, and I'm not sharing.
Layla, please don't drink all of that wine.
I'm just going
How
to
much is
stare
there?
at her, and I'm just going
How
to take
much-
it whenever
hold
she
on,
gets
let me check
drunk
which
enough.
one.
Okay.
It can make a
Fucking
gallon
hate
of
the
wine.
lack of
Please
auto
don't drink
conversion.
a gallon of wine. Begging you not to drink a gallon.
That'd be pretty funny though.
He'd die.
No.
Me
Can-
trying to
We
remove
have a
copper.
potion for that.
Ugh.
Like remove a silver, add the copper. Whole bunch of
Yeah.
garbage.
Oh, it'd be fast.
Dude, it's so simple to auto convert this
You can
shit.
get drunk.
I think she
Like I
pours
refuse to believe this is
huge
easy to implement.
plastics of one sip and says she hates it.
All they would have to do is like make them into decimal points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Layla, the jug is yours.
Thank you.
Don't go overboard.
I'm keeping it forever now. But you
Don't,
said that.
no.
The jug is
Oh,
mine.
I'm also dumb. I forgot to mention. Well, I forgot to look up this detail, and I found it now. There are still 3 potions of healing that Adapra can sell,
Okay.
just for future notice. I guess she might
Yeah,
make 1 or 2
He's
more.
giving you a heads up.
But... no.
All right. I think Lou's gonna go in and buy himself a meal. And Layla, don't you get free meals here?
Wait.
Is she performing tonight?
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the inn's first question.
Oh, yes, but I'm holding on to the jug. I want the first drink, and I can't have it until I'm done performing.
Do
Okay,
you have an
sounds
instrument
good
you
then,
can
yeah.
play with one hand so you can drink while you play?
If
No, I'm not going to do that.
you don't mind rolling me a performance check just to make sure that everything's covered.
Can I re-roll that?
Sure, if you'd like.
You
If you're
seem
using the thing, yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
on
sounds good.
that.
Yes,
Oh.
it's important to me.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm adjusting my currency. What's a night at the inn cost?
1 silver per bit.
Fucking
Room.
hell, Sarah.